Alright, hello! Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we started off the Spirit Temple of the Child, and we're going to continue on. We found technically three Golden Sculptures that were in this temple. Two have collected, one we won't be able to get into when adults, and we're trying to see if there's anything else special about this room. And technically, yes there is. So by collecting all of the silver rubies in this room, we get this torch to be lit. So, considering the sun opened up the door, I can only assume that this should in turn get us a treasure chest. If I can figure out where I need to go with that. I see the 1, 2. I swear I missed them. There should be like 3 of them, right? No, not you. Should spend my time in this room looking. Then I was too busy staring. There you are. Jesus! Alright. Try this again. 1, 2. Ow. 3. There we go. So yeah, we did that for a chest. Doesn't really let us know where it is in the room. Assuming it's over this way? There we go. What are you, more bomb chews? I don't think you're a key. Never mind, I was wrong. You are a key. Okay, so that was required. Thank goodness I did that. Oh. Well, even if I didn't get the key, I would have been having to come back here anyways. 1, 2, and boomerang. I said boomerang! That is 3. That is the last of the Golden Sculptures that I want to see that Child Link can get in the entire game. Which means that there are 10 Golden Sculptures left for us to collect, and they all need to be collected as an adult. Come into this room, say hello to our enemy out here, Iron Knuckle. I'm gonna say right now, there's a couple different ways to fight him. The easiest way to fight him, especially the child, is not gonna be using a sword or using Deku Nuts. It's gonna be using Bomb Chews. Iron Knuckle, watch out for its axe attack. It hurts a lot. Strike it when it drops its guard. If you want to be able to beat it easily, just do that. You want to fight it normally, get in close and figure out what it's going to do. Just get in close and back up. If you want to be fancy, try to figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to do that backflip, if he's going to do the side attack, the one that goes straight down, jump to the side. Meanwhile, I am failing terribly at this. Oh, come on, I had that. Alright. He has gone low enough on, I was gonna say, when he gets low enough on health, he will lose some of his armor, which means it makes it even more difficult. I just did not do that fight very well at all. I'm a little... I'm embarrassed with myself, but it is what it is, so, move on. So, was the Iron Knuckle defeated? Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely a legend. Link, you are fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all the people of Hyrule is in your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. I will continue to watch you. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the fact that Kapopo kind of shows up when we do the Requiem Spirit, and this goes off. He's like, I am not needed here, and he just flies off because he's like, my time has come and gone. Also, guess perfect time for the Kuko the Crow. But we also got ourselves the Silver Gauntlets! If you wear them, you will feel the power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid, and plus you did promise to give them to Nabaru, so you should keep your word. Uh-oh. Hey! Where are you taking me? Ah! Let me go! What the? You fiends! Ganondorf minions! Ah. Link! Get out of here now! These witches! They're using black magic on me! So, Nabaru's gone. With that, we won't be able to give her the gauntlets, which means... I guess in theory that makes my, my promise null and void? Also, thanks for the health. And with that, we are now done with the Spirit Temple. And unless there's anything else we want to do, this is also the last time that we need to be a child. So, yeah. Now, we can come back here to the Spirit Temple, and honestly, there's a lot of reasons to do that. But there is one thing that has become available to us because of the fact that we have the Silver Gauntlets. However, it's a detour with no easy way of getting there. So, I'm going to make a cut here, and meet you over at Zora's Domain with the Zora King. Alright, right back here was King Zora himself. We need to go back out to where... not exactly where the Ice Palace Temple, whatever you want to call it, was or is. But we need to come out here to this part of Zora's Fountain. And I want to say... it's somewhere out here. That's all I really remember about it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much about it. I will say, you can really tell the difference between when it came out before, because it's not snowing anymore, it's not like that blizzard condition. But I want to say it's over here? This should be also where we found Nehru's... no. Four's Wind. Yes, you pick up that rock, so that we can drop on down. And come to this little secret spot. Just be careful because... oh, they're all invisible Skulltulas. Thankfully, even if I can't see them, Navi can. We also want to be nighttime. Please don't send me back to the beginning. Son of a biscuit! Because I think it needs to be nighttime. God dang it. Alright, so, coming back through here... it's actually kind of interesting because of the fact that we're actually outside the map boundaries, it looks like. But somewhere out over this way is yet another Golden Skulltula. Depending on how you want to do things, it could be your last Golden Skulltula. Oh, no. Aim it right, boy! There we go, Golden Skulltula collected. And there's still a few more to get. Sorry. I remember my song. Sort of. Okay. There were two out at the Desert Colossus that I missed. Again, this is why I wanted to have notes for this. game so that I knew knew more or less what I was doing. So, first up, let me go over to where the medic bean is, and I will say it for... Even if you don't want to get everything, it's not a bad bean to have, because it's a few things you can only get with it. Is this... No, I think I'm on the long platform. Okay, so, I think it's that platform... It must have been that platform over there. No. That plan will take us to where one of the sculptures are, but it does need to be nighttime, so make sure it's night. Want to wait for it, thank you. You don't know how much you appreciate the night until you need it to be night, and day just comes by too quickly. There we go! Oh, son of a... Alright, here we go. Come over here. One golden sculpture collected. Out of the way, you. And there should have been another one. I think it must have turned daytime. I believe there's another one over here at the Oasis? That dried up. Okay. There it is. I see you now. Excuse you! There we go. It should be 93, and since I have an empty bottle now, since I don't need bugs anymore, I have no problem coming over here to the Fairy Oasis, and then going back for the Medic Bean, because there's one more thing for me to do. Okay, the last thing is by getting on this, and if you look over there, you may have thought it for like a split second, there is something on top of that archway that we want to get. You have to wait until it comes around, and then... Wait, what? Oh, there it goes. I didn't remember going down, around, and up. God. Alright, so as it comes up, make sure you're running in that direction so you can land on top of this and get your last piece of heart. There are only 2 hearts left, each one belonging to the dungeons themselves, and funding off their bosses. So, with that, other than... the remaining, what, 7 sculptures, we are pretty much done with collecting everything in this, well, everything in the world, more or less. And the power of the Silver Gauntlets allows us to push blocks like this, which means that one block that was in the Gerudo's training ground is also available to me if I decide to go back through there for the 2 remaining keys, but I don't see much of a reason to do that, to be honest. And it's useless, but, like, I'd rather do other stuff. Excuse you? You're supposed to die, thank you. Right, hit a switch, open up a door. The door is also open, and I don't feel like having to hit the lock again. You are... Oh, right, you should be the Wolfos! And dead. I'm sorry, you look cool, I'm not gonna lie, but, like, you're so... unfortunately pathetic. Like, I think there's a ice variety of Wolfos in Twilight Princess, but I'm trying to think, I don't know if Wolfos appear, like, really anywhere else in the series, and I think it might be because they're just considered to be so weak. And I believe you are the Compass, because what else is gonna be in a big chest? Other than, like, the big key, but we haven't gone that far yet. Also, the big chest key has a different look. So, Compass. Cool. Oh, I think I know what's in the one room. Alright, so this means this one has a key, and I believe this one has the boulders. Yes, it does. The boulders and the time stones, and... the gems that I missed. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright, if you listen out and about, you can hear yourself a spider. So... that'll be Golden Sculpture number 4 in this temple. Technically the 5th one that we'll find. Okay, first off, give me you. Watch out for the rock. Here, get rid of you. Get a point of view that I never want to see again. Play Song of Time again, just to move this block out of the way. I guess I should have came down here first, but oh well, I'm not going to cry about it, other than I am. It's not a bad puzzle, but it's like, it's taking up time for, like, nothing really. Like, it's not, I wouldn't even call it a puzzle. I play the song, and I gotta block the move. It's one thing when the block spawns, you're like, okay, that's at least a little something. Alright, another way to get that rupee if you don't do the jump slash is going to be using the hover boots. But much easier to do that. I was gonna say, did the rock stop? No, but I bumped it aside. I wonder if anybody could use that to their advantage somehow. Oh, this... Wasn't expecting you to fall down from the ceiling, buddy. Excuse you, what? Alright, I thought this was gonna be a room full of spikes, not a room with a like in it. I got this room entirely wrong. Alright, I don't care. Just get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Cause I think as soon as we go through that door, we should be back into that main middle chamber? Oh no, we got one more thing, and again, you. Wait, hold on. That'll work. I could have meant like legs will eat bombs, but that did not work out at all like I wanted. Really, nothing. Alright. Okay, really, computer, shut up. I'm in the middle of something here, and you're gonna make sounds like that? Ah, you. Okay. Oh. Oh, right, I can't do that while I got one thing going. Ugh. Kill it with fire, kill it with fire. Alright. How about I end things off here, because next time we can push this for the puzzle that is letting up the sun switches to get events to happen. So I will see you there as we light up the door. Bye-bye!